Hi there, my name's Jacqueline Seidel, the Managing Director from O'Connell Advanced Training Solutions. In this clip, I'm going to give you the 7 golden rules for dealing with disruptive learners in your training environment. Ready? Great. Rule number 1, you are not the parent. As much as you sometimes feel you are, you're not. You're a professional trainer tasked with undertaking a training session. Your learners are adults and they should behave like it. Sometimes they may need a gentle reminder. Oh, and if you've got a chalk sniffing student like I once did, it's best to remove chalk from hand's reach before commencing training. Rule number 2, you are not their friend. Again, you and they may be as friendly as pie, but you're not friends. Keeping a professional distance while remaining warm and approachable keep you, your training session, and your learners on track. Golden rule number 3, keep calm. Deep breaths. If you're being driven up the wall but can't leave the room, well, take a mental step back. Look at your lesson notes, look out the window, write something critically important on the board, but do not react. For example, I had a student who claimed to know more about Australia than I did. So my example is, do not call your father who is currently in Australia, put him on speakerphone and get him to disprove your learner while you sit back and smirk. It's not a good look. Highly discouraged. So deep breaths, mental step back, and move on. Golden rule number 4, stay positive. An extension of keeping calm, reminding yourself to stay positive and finding ways to keep the sunshine in your face and voice is a discipline, but well worth the effort. If you're getting pushback on an exercise, remind your learner or learners of the benefits to them of completing the exercise. And when it's been completed, take the time to ask them for the benefits they feel they got from undertaking it. You could also take the opportunity to take any criticisms on board, thank your learners, and let them know their criticisms have been taken on board and listened to, and will feed back into your continuous improvement process. Golden rule number 5, adjust your volume to speak up or to speak down. Where your class may be involved in a rowdy discussion, avoid the temptation to speak over them. Try instead to speak normally or even quietly and calmly to get the session back on track. You'll find that a quiet voice cuts through the hubbub rather remarkably. Give it a go in your next session. As an extension, you could also try talking quietly to the learner that's closest to you and watch what happens as other learners start trying to listen. Voila! The room is calm again. Golden rule number 6, maintain energy. Move around. Never underestimate the power of movement, nor the power of your presence in the training room. Feeling the fidgets? Move around, activate your arms, be the actor a trainer needs to be. You could assign short, sharp, snappy tasks to small groups with a wee deadline. For example, by the time I come back, let's see if you can have found the solution to ... You are a conductor, a director. Now use that body. Finally, golden rule number 7, stick with the program. If you have low-level disruption in the room, you may not need to go through the above steps, the previously mentioned steps. The appropriate response may simply be to continue training. If your learner is sending an SMS, they may well be listening with half an ear and catch up in a moment. Or you may find that simply saying their name to get their attention and then continuing with the program is sufficient. You know your learners, and you'll find your instinct is your best friend in dealing with low-level disruption in the training room. These methods have been tried and tested in training rooms around the world. Now, if that's too vague for you, then I give you my personal guarantee that I have used these in my training rooms over the years, and they have worked. It can be a matter of trial and error to find what works for you and your learners, but I advise you to try them, adjust as necessary, and try again. You'll get it. Well done, and I'll see you again for some more trainer tips from O'Connell Advanced Training Solutions. Bye-bye.